Hello, my name is Eric and I'm doing another one of my photography vlogs called One Body, One Lens, One Roll, One Day. However, I am not out shooting today. Instead, I'm going to show you a little bit of camera maintenance. So I did a clip where my lens hit a nice cement floor and cracked my filter. As you can see, I've got a nice spider line crack, got some broken glass in there, and I'm going to show you my way of getting this filter off without damaging your lens, because it's probably jammed on there, or even if I tried to unscrew it, if the glass is reaching too far in, I might be scratching the lens as I went to unscrew it, or it just might be jammed in there where I can't do it anymore because I got cross-threaded from the hit. Okay, so you're going to need a few tools first. Tool number one, you'll need some packing tape. You can use Scotch tape, just takes a couple of pieces. Packing tape, you can do what I'm going to show you with maybe one or two strips. You will need something hard, like maybe a wrench or a small hammer, just to tap the glass some more. Tell you what, I will be right back. I gotta go get that. Okay, so here's a few tools that you're gonna need, and they're pretty simple to get. One, a can of compressed air. We use blow off, but any type of compressed air will help. A wrench, some cleaning solution, some packing tape, and I'll tell you why in a second. And I've got a little soft bristle brush. This is a static brush used for cleaning sensors. I don't use this type of sensor cleaning, so I use it for other stuff. You can also use a nice soft bristle paintbrush, or maybe a soft bristle toothbrush, just to kind of get into the corners of the filter ring. Okay. So put a cap on the back of the lens here. As you can see, he's pretty well cracked up. Two different spider lines. I've got some broken glass. I got a dented filter. You can try to use a rubber glove to get it off. This one has jammed on there pretty solidly because I hit it. But I need to get the glass out first. Once I get the glass out, then everything else is easy. So I'm going to take some packing tape. Again, you can use Scotch tape. You can use, just use clear tape of any type. And I'm going to carefully cover up the glass on both sides, or not on both sides, but on just to cover it up. And what that's going to do is it kind of creates a barrier, and the stickiness of the tape kind of creates a anti-shatter thing. So as I tap the glass some more, which I'll show you what I'm going to do in a second, to break it so I can get the glass out, the glass doesn't go everywhere. It doesn't fall into the front element of the lenses. All I'm going to try to do is just break it more so I can get a tiny screwdriver or something, which I forgot to grab, but I have. Oh, I got some tweezers. I can use some tweezers. Tiny screwdriver, flat tip. Just so when I break the glass more, I can get underneath it and just pop it right out. Okay. So I need to break the glass a little bit more, and I'm going to take my my wrench. You can use a socket wrench, whatever wrench. You can use a small hammer, but you're just going to tap it more. Oh, by the way, have a trash can nearby. There will be broken glass. Okay, so I'm going to tap it more, and it breaks the glass a little bit more. Oop, there goes the cap. But because the tape's in place, it's not falling in, it's kind of holding it there, and not damaging the front element of the lens. So now what I'm going to do, now that it's broken to about 8 or 9 pieces rather than the 2, I'm just going to peel the tape right off. And again, make sure you do this over a trash can, because as you do it, some glass is going to fall. And now I've got a couple of holes in my glass, which is what I want. Because with some holes in the glass, I can then get it underneath there and just pop it right out. And there goes all the glass. And one or two pieces missed the trash can, so I'll have to pick those up in a second because don't want to step on it later. And as you can see, I got some powder stuff, you know, from the glass, which is easily cleaned off. I got one or two little stray pieces of glass, and then I've got the ring. So to get the ring off, now I can take my wrench, grab it, and I usually grab it at the impact point because that's already now structurally weak. And I'm going to counterclockwise spin, but as I'm spinning, I'm also going to twist the wrench. And as it twists it, it's going to grab it and shrink the circumference of the filter. And as it does, it should pop right out. Grab it right at the dent. And sometimes there's retainer rings which can be a little tough to fight against. So I'm going to twist it in. I'm going to twist it in. It's coming slowly. Now when you grab the lens, extend the focus all the way out. You want to grab this top part, this top barrel assembly. You don't want to grab down here, because if you grab down here as you're twisting, this is now fighting gears and tracks inside, and you might damage the lens. So I'm grabbing the top barrel element, the top barrel of the zoom. So that way, the only thing I'm fighting against is the ring itself. I got it. Then twisting in, and it's moving. Just needs a little bit more. Okay. As you can see, I'm twisting it in as I'm also trying to spin it. Now, there's a retaining ring that has started to pop out. I'm going to grab it and see if I can grab it. Or I can't grab it yet. You're basically fighting against that retaining ring. And as I keep going, I'm kind of lifting up and spinning, and there it starts to spin on me a little bit as it got past the crack. And now it's got grip. You got grip. And it's unscrewing. Normally, sometimes if it's soft enough a filter, it just pops right up. Throw that in the trash. Okay, so now that I've got the filter off, I still see the dust. I still see some loose remnants of glass. And I'm going to hit it with some dust of air facing away from me. Wear safety goggles if you need to. Regular glasses, that might help. But facing away. And that got the big loose stuff. I'm going to get at it with the brush just to get into the corners. You know, get into the screw threads a little bit, because there might be some glass dust in there, and that'll maybe force a cross thread as you're putting a new filter on. So I'm mostly clean right now. That's why you got your lens cleaning solution and your cleaning cloth, is that spray your cleaning cloth. Some people will spray the lens. Some people say spray the cloth. I tend to spray the cloth, but you can do whatever way, and just kind of give it a wipe down. Make sure there's no glass. All nice and clean. Whoops, I missed a spot. Okay. All nice and clean, ready for a new filter. And where the impact was, I see no damage to threads. So if I had a replacement filter, I could go ahead and screw it on. Sometimes the impact is hard enough that it kind of damages and pinches your threads, and it's hard to screw a new filter on. You can either go without a filter, maybe put your hood on, and that'll become your new protector, or slowly work it, and the new filter will kind of carve a new thread track. All right, that's my way of removing broken filters from your lens. Again, remember, as your broken glass, put the tape over it, give it a couple of tight whacks, unless it's already got holes in it, the glass is already fallen out. Then just take your tiny screwdriver, or in my case just some tweezers, and pop the rest of that glass out. Once you get the glass out, grab the ring with a wrench And as you unscrew it, because now you've got a better grip, also twist it, and it's causing a collapse of the ring. As it causes the collapse of the ring, it's either easier for you to twist or it just kind of pops right up. This one I wound up unscrewing that way. All right, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment. You might have your own way of removing filters, rubber gloves, jar openers, that type of stuff. This is my way of getting a stuck, broken filter off of your lens. All right, thanks for watching. Check you next episode.